about friendship.
It's about surviving group dinners with people who know entirely too much about your relationships.
Welcome to reality in 5D.
Where the lawns are manicured.
And the group chats are weaponized.
Let's spill. I can't believe we're at the end of season 1 of the Valley Persian Style. The Val Perge, as we like to call it.
The Val Perge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It went by fast.
It really did. I'm going to miss them. Hopefully, well, I saw that they're filming season 2 currently.
Yeah, I was going to say, we know we're getting a season 2 at least.
There's a lot of drama.
No reunion, but a season 2.
I know that that's common for some first season shows, but not even a Watch What Happens live reunion or anything. Like, come on. Although that would have been annoying.
Watch What Happens live
Reunion.
Does that even count? Like,
I feel like a lot of Bravo shows have to do that their first season. They're like, yeah, he struggled a little. I grew really connected to a lot of the cast members, though. I mean, they took us on a different journey. You had people going through, like, real life shit on this cast.
Real life shit, as opposed to...
Well, like Amir and Natasha, right? Like, he went through losing his first wife, and Natasha feeling like she'll never live up to that. You know what I mean? Or will he always be in love with her? Which, I mean, like, I feel like on some level...
Those are valid feelings. Yeah, for sure.
But they went to the cemetery together, and that was really deep. I was questioning the cemetery. I've never seen a cemetery like that. Is that
on a hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not just on a hill.
I mean,
but
yeah, that's true. It would look like a burial mound.
I could see that. But there wasn't any flowers. Of course, he left a bouquet on the ground, but
I mean, it was a steep hill. It looked like one of those old school, like, burial mounds. I was like, whoa. I have not seen those used as, like, recent, like, burial sites, I guess. I don't know. I thought those were, like, ancient ones.
I mean, I guess you use what you get,
cultural
right?
ones. I'm not quite sure how that works. But that's cool. It was interesting. I'm glad he didn't have to hike up too far. She was, like, getting closer to the bottom.
I mean, he did say it felt good not to be alone, and I'm sure. But do you feel Natasha's always going to compare herself to his first wife?
I mean... Yeah, of course, on some level, I think she would, and like wonder how things could have been so different.
Yeah.
How could you not?
I mean, that's hard.
It's just whether you like obsess about it or not.
That's going to be really difficult. I hope that they talk about that in therapy more.
Yeah. Well, I think it's good that she like finally addressed it because they weren't speaking about it. And that just was the big elephant in the room, especially with him going to the grave. And she would know he was going. And that probably made it more awkward than her knowing and going with. That's how you start to heal those kind of things or like live with it because it's not like you're going to change anything. So you just have to like adapt at that point. But like, I don't know. You would want your other partner to be happy, if you were, like, not there.
And he comes from an angle like, she sent you to me. She sent the kids. And she plays with the kids. And, like the medium said.
That was kind of creepy, though. The plays with the kids.
Yeah, but, energy is...
Sure.
Measurable. I mean, it's definitely a thing, I think,
Yeah, and I guess, you should be more scared of the living than the dead, so.
Right. No kidding.
It's not the ghost you have to worry about playing with your kids.
I feel like episode 1, there were so many relationships that were in turmoil. And they're, like, Amir and Natasha, they're great. They're, like, a young family. They've been through things, but they're working through them together.
Yeah.
I felt like you had Tanin and
Greg,
who started off really rocky, but I really feel it was Sky's influence on her because they seem to be doing much better.
Also, did you know how she was quick to like throw Greg under the bus? Your husband started it, and it wasn't even him.
No, it was
What else
Reza.
was she blaming on him?
The whole time.
That does kind of show how much of a wedge she was trying to drive between them because she was quick to be like, your husband did this. He embarrassed me. He made me, and she wanted to play that victim. It was when Tanin was like, no.
She still doubled down. It was Greg, and it wasn't. It was Reza. And this is why we need a reunion, because I need to know, now that she's watched it back, how she feels about how she acted towards Greg.
Yeah. For sure.
But Greg and Tannen seem like they're doing a lot better. I mean, like she even invited him to come stay in her room sometimes.
But look, her and Sky are on the outs.
I
Sky
yeah.
and Bombshed seem to be doing any better?
No, Sky's miserable.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like she might have been the problem.
Well, and like speaking of Reza, do you feel like he does over insert himself? Like he seems to be invested in everybody. Gigi's finances, MJ's love life, Tannen and Sky's relationship, Sky and Bombshed's love life. And then he's over here saying that Adam's not affectionate enough towards him. Would he want, is this like him deflecting? Or do you think
that's
he's
what they
over?
say usually when you like if insults and like issues that arise are usually your insecurities and they stem from a place of, yeah.
Do better, Reza. Do better. Because I like Reza. I do.
Maybe Reza doesn't have a lot of people checking in on his life, and maybe he wants that more.
And that's what keeps him so invested in everyone else's?
Maybe.
I could see that.
Maybe he thinks he's like helping them out, and if he's useful, they'll keep him around, kind of thing. Maybe it's like, I need to be needed, kind of thing. Because he does play a vital role. But then when people are like, whoa, you've crossed the line, based off of things that they've said to him. But regardless, at some point, it does cross the line. And, then he kind of takes a back seat. So at least he's got a certain self-awareness about himself.
Well, he's not new to filming. He's not new to reality TV. And I feel like you do have to be careful in a friend group, but around someone like that, because they do know what they're doing and they do know their way around a storyline and how to pull things out. Like a season 1 housewife and a season 15 housewife doesn't need to be coached as much. They know what they're doing when they go in to get it done and get out of there quick. It's a job. You don't want to spend 20 hours a day doing this. Like, you know what I mean? So
get to the point.
Right.
The meat and potatoes.
Well, and like the whole situation with Tommy, right? Reza and Tommy. I feel like Reza wanted to be hurt about Tommy leaving as soon as he came out, right? But Tommy made it clear that he didn't want to talk to him on camera. I did find it strange, and I commented on it last episode, the way that Tommy just kind of dumped everything at the end for his wife and everyone else to deal with. On that level, I felt like it wasn't supportive of MJ. But Reza feeling entitled to anything in that moment feels like a reach for me because Tommy made it clear he didn't want to talk on camera with him.
Yeah. And so for them to try to corner him was kind of weird too. I was like, oh, you're just trying to anchor him. And on camera. Which is what he didn't want.
And Reza's crossed the line several times talking about Tommy's and MJ's relationship, even coming from MJ. You know what I mean? And she is in therapy with Tommy, which that was...
But for her to like defend him and be like, I'm working on my marriage and I want it to work, then girl, why are you complaining to everybody about how bad it is? It's not going to get better by telling everyone how miserable you are.
And emotionally neglected, like she said in therapy, that he doesn't want to hang out with her friends, and he feels like it's all on him, right? And his anger, like when they're talking, he feels like MJ only sees him as angry, and everything is Tommy's to fix. And I agree. MJ does need to quit going to everyone else and talking about feeling that way. It's given them the excuse to use it as a card in this game.
Yeah. You're giving them that information, and then when they talk about it, you're getting upset that they're crossing a line, but at some level, like, you were the one that crossed that line first, so, And
it's clear when he says, I feel criticized, I mean, I agree, because she criticizes him to other people.
Yeah.
And we see it.
Yeah.
I do agree with the doctor that Tommy needs to work on his anger.
For sure.
I mean, like, seeing
100.
him destroy that property in the past and the way that he just gets loud and like screams and lashes out. He's got a lot of deep-seated anger that he needs to work through. But that's like a him work and not a them work. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because they're not going to be able to move forward until both of them work on themselves. Which, I mean, like we learned at the end of the episode, MJ filed for divorce. So obviously they're working away from each other.
That was wild.
Which, I would never wish that. There's kids involved, so that's terrible.
That is
But
really
it
sad.
is also a very unhealthy relationship.
Is that why they spent that whole season? Now I understand why they spent the whole season of her criticizing the relationship. Ooh, that doesn't look good on her, though.
It doesn't. And it doesn't look good. Like, MJ complained to Reza about Tommy not making enough money for her. And when that was brought up, I mean, Reza's attention to everyone's finances is beyond. Like, are you an accountant for the family? You're not even all that, like, family.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Again, it goes back.
Her mom, too, though. Her mom grilled him and was like, she's not happy.
This goes back, though. I'm like, is Reza over inserting himself? Does he need to take a step back for season 2? Is he capable of it?
Well, if that's the case, was the mom over inserting herself? Because the mom did the same thing.
The
And it's
mom's
because
always gonna.
MJ's kind of passive aggressive, so that other people go in there fighting her battle for her, which is out of place and like just that crosses the boundary itself. But we see it with her mom. We saw it with Reza. We hear it with every other castmate that like Gigi even was talking about it. Like she talks to everyone about it and they all have something to say and she just sits there and looks like, yeah, you guys are right.
They fight her battles for her because she's always crying and being a baby.
So I don't know. I'm kind of sick of that one too.
I am too.
We didn't get to see any of her real estate skills. I still don't know if she has any or if she even sold that house. She just used it as a party.
Again, why we needed a reunion.
I know.
The world may never know here. Well, should we play a game of keep it cute or put it on mute?
Yeah.
All right. Keep it cute or put it on mute. Couples therapy on camera.
Oh, mute.
Yeah, put it on mute. That should be done in private.
And private. Yes. Confidential.
It's not even like anyone's like relating to that somewhere because it feels forced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have a reunion.
Right. Keep it cute or put it on mute. Sky's contract.
Mute.
Please send her back to. Well, no. I mean, she can stay in the valley. Just get her off our screens.
Send her back to the valley.
Yeah.
She's never leaving. Ha ha ha.
Keep it cute or put it on mute. The Valley Persian Style.
Oh, so cute. I can't wait for part 2.
I know. I'm seeing a lot of drama too.
Do we think Gigi's gonna catch a charge?
I don't know. The way this episode ended, we saw LochNessa.
LochNessa.
When she said LochNessa's ready to get Sky, I was like, ooh, yes, I love an alter ego. We know.
I mean, I know she threw water on her or drink. What was that?
Wine. Yeah, she literally threw her wine on Sky.
I thought she was gonna push her in the pool. So honestly, it was a little bit more PG-13 in my book than what I thought was gonna happen.
It would have been good TV if she did push her in the pool.
I know, I was thinking it too.
I think she needs to figure a few things out though, because starting 2 businesses with Dennis and Dennis's friend giving her a billboard for her intimate line in Vegas. I mean, that makes sense, right? But I just feel their relationship is weird. And she said it herself, they love each other more than they want to hurt each other. But the fact that they want to hurt each other on any level just shows how, like, weird.
Is he a fire sign?
I need to look into him. I didn't, to be honest. I don't want him to pop up on my feed that much. But
ooh, fire signs, man.
I just don't get why she can't. What does he have over her? Because she could easily start intimately Gigi with any number of people.
Sure.
Why him?
Did they have a kid together? Is her son?
Is that the dad?
Is that Dennis?
I'm thinking maybe.
I am thinking same.
Okay, well that makes sense. But still, like in terms of business,
he has to stay around either way. Might as well. I don't know.
I would still keep it separate.
Well, maybe she looks like the kind that would want to stay friends with her ex, and if not, then just burn them at the stake. So, I think he's only got one path really he can take.
Speaking of burn it at the stake, Sky and Bombshed. That relationship is the one I thought I was going to see ending in divorce at the end of the season, to be honest. But then I don't know. I'm not saying we won't, but the way she acts like she wants to skip Tanin's party, right? Bombshed's the one that's like, I don't want to miss it. I want to support or whatever. As soon as they get there, I would never miss it for the world. She
knew it would look bad on her character. Like she doesn't support Tanin after Tanin supported her.
Either way.
She only went because of her. She wanted it to look good for her. Not Tanin. She wasn't there to support Tanin. She just wanted other people to see her there, so she looked like a supportive friend. That was complete, like, self-centeredness right there.
Oh,
she told me
absolutely.
everything I needed to know about her when she said that comment. Girl, bye.
Literally, girl, bye. That's what I'm saying. Put her contract on mute. I've had enough of her. She's got such a vapid mindset beyond.
Yeah. Barbizon modeling school reject.
Yes.
Ew.
At best. And do you see the way she looks at like Maurizio? And ugh, I don't know.
Ew.
Yeah. I right in front of Bombshed too. I saw that. I clocked
Jeez.
that.
She's an opportunist.
She is. But before we spill any more tea, let's talk comfort.
And when we say comfort, we mean comfort. The only thing softer than some housewives' apologies.
Whether you're binge watching Bravo, running errands, or recovering from a reunion level argument, comfort has you covered.
Literally. The hoodies are cozy, the sets are chic, and honestly, we never want to take them off.
If you're looking to upgrade your lounge game, shop through our link,
HUSOFGLAMLLC. Trust us, your couch has never looked so glamorous.
stay comfy, stay cozy, and keep sipping that tea. All right, so this skincare launch party, right? I love Vita. I need a show with
Is
just
that the mom?
Vita. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember the mom's name.
We got a little punch in the front. We got a little punch in the end from her. We did not get enough of her throughout the season.
The way she grilled the lifeguard. Shouldn't you be a little closer? It was like, no.
The way.
How long have you been doing this? Are you qualified? He was like, yes. I teach children.
She walks into the party and they're like, can I get you anything? Some red wine, some white wine? I don't drink. Okay, well, what can I get you to drink? Champagne. I was like, yes. I love her.
How did she birth MJ? I just don't see it. She's like so hilarious and so confident. And MJ, I feel like, is so timid and so like passive aggressive.
I know. Like, did you see how hard it was for her to like even talk to Reza at the beginning of the party? She was like walking around sweating through her Chanel and like, I mean, again.
Yeah.
I don't get that either. It's not your first run on TV. Why do you seem so nervous on camera?
Yeah.
Like, you can't be like this in everyday life.
I want her to be like fierce. Isn't she a Leo? She gives me almost like, I want her to be like Lindsay from Summer House.
What's her moon? We need to know her midheaven.
Yeah.
She's not living in her full potential.
No.
That's for sure. And maybe now that she's getting divorced, maybe now we'll see what she's got up.
Well, when she can start living in her like true hustle, I think she'll like find her like confidence again.
I hope, because then after they had that conversation, they both realized they didn't want to like have stupid shit ruining their friendship. So they're like, whatever, let's just squash this. We love each other. Blah blah blah. Right? Sky has to show up to this party. We needed a villain. At the end of the party, I wouldn't miss it for the world, except you almost missed the party. I caught that. And she kissed cheeks and she complimented and all of that shit. And of course, her and Tanin had to have her little like moment where they like kiki, which obviously pissed everybody off. Did you catch that?
But it was also Tanin's event. You think she was going to be starting any drama or fighting with anyone at her own event for her business? No, she was quick to forgive and move on because she wanted to keep the peace and move on. Yeah.
Agreed. I just don't like the deflection of Sky saying everyone twists things and like talking about how everyone's hyenas, how they're all lining up to watch that conversation. And I feel like season 2, they're going to try to hold Tannen accountable because they didn't have a reunion to do that. But I mean, like, they were all kind of quick to catch that Tannen wasn't defending us. Tannen wasn't doing all of that. She's trying not to have a huge fight at her party. Yeah. Although it is reality television, and if you're going to end the season with a fight.
But also, why does Tannen need to defend you? If like you're hearing her talking all this like this stuff about you, and you're like, and she's insulting you, why did you not walk up there and stop it or say something or be like, "Excuse me, are you talking about me?"
I was gonna say,
come on, why don't wait for Tannen?
Reza's hovering over the whole party like a satellite anyway, and then like repeating everything they're saying back and forth. At that point,
he was like pacing.
He's the one who got Gigi riled up, and Gigi's like, how to. Of course he did, and honestly, you can see Gigi get activated the second it like hit and LochNessa came out. You've seen the wine going. Once she even asked, it's a Sagittarius. They're not asking it like really. It's a rhetorical question. They're like, "Hey, look at me! I'm about to throw this wine." That was when all hell broke loose. We're about to see another Nordstrom's parking lot like moment for Gigi and Sky, because Sky's already threatening to call the police and wants her to leave, and then obviously didn't.
Gigi is just like considering if it's worth the felony.
Which honestly, I think that makes Gigi our messy queen of the episode. Because I mean, if you're gonna throw wine at a party and get the police called on you and contemplate charges, you're a little messy, even though we love you.
You're messy in the best way.
I don't know though. RJ was like feeling bad for Sky, and I'm kind of like, do you feel bad for Sky, or do you feel like she dug her own grave?
Oh, she definitely dug her own grave.
I know.
Everyone kept giving her chances to like see like where it was that what happened and like why everyone had a strong reaction, and she just wants to think everyone is bullying her. Like you can't it's so easy to just blame others instead of like,
do you think people are harsh? Because people hate her guts. Like you can tell they hate her guts. Look at how they were all lined up around her.
Well, it's because she gets like defensive.
And she's insulting. She's insulted the Valley the entire time, and it's her platform.
Yeah. So girl, bye. Housewives of Beverly Hills did not want you. And
I don't see that in your future.
No.
Or it would have already happened. I'm going to miss them. Hopefully us finding this a little later is going to mean it's going to be really soon that we get season 2. I hope so. I hope so. Well, hopefully we'll find something soon, though. Thanks for listening to Reality in 5D with Matt Courtney.
Make sure to like.
Bye.